Losing my job felt like being tossed off a cliff, with nothing but the howling wind to catch me, but in that free fall, I found my wings. I stood outside the office building, the weight of a cardboard box in my hands, and realized I was carrying more than just the remnants of my cubicle. I was carrying the last vestiges of a life that no longer fit. The city buzzed around me, a cacophony of opportunity and uncertainty. I turned away from the familiar skyline, my heart pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation. It was time to forge my own path through the wilderness of opportunity, where every uncharted step held the potential for something extraordinary. The first few days were a blur of uncertainty, my mind a battlefield of doubt and determination. I wandered through the city, my feet tracing new routes, my eyes open to possibilities I had never considered. I started small, offering my skills in places I had never thought to look before, freelancing gigs, community workshops, even volunteering for causes close to my heart. Each day was a new chapter, each encounter a chance to learn something new about myself and the world around me. With every small victory, I felt the chains of my old life fall away, revealing a freedom I had never known. As the weeks turned into months, I discovered that the wilderness wasn't a place of desolation but a vast, untapped potential. I connected with others who, like me, were forging their own paths, and together we built a network of support and inspiration. We shared stories of triumphs and setbacks, each tale a thread in the tapestry of our collective journey. My confidence grew, fueled by the knowledge that I was no longer defined by a job title but by my resilience and creativity. I learned that the only limits were the ones I imposed on myself, and I was done with limitations. In the end, I emerged from the wilderness not as the person who had been pushed off a cliff but as someone who had learned to soar. The lesson was clear: losing my job was not the end, but the beginning of a new adventure. I had discovered the power of carving my own path, and in doing so, I found a freedom that no job could offer. It was in the wilderness that I found my true self, and with it, the strength to embrace whatever came next.